If you've forgotten about me, hi, I'm Froggie and I make music. You might remember me from my covers like
You're the queen of the country and I'm a servant of yours. We were twins from the start, that from thick are torn apart.
or
I just wanted to be friends with you, and that's why I like to copy Pikachu. My costume looks so realistic, I made it on my own, I'm quite artistic.
most recently I sang
Well, that's bad. For in this battle there's no mercy. With a shada-da-doo-wee-da-da-da.
I've been making music since 2013, so it's been 11 years. That is a long time, and I'm definitely not the same person I was a decade ago. For example, I graduated from college and I started working as an adult. I don't get to travel a lot, but that's something I want to save up for and do while I'm still able to. I'm not the type of person who likes to talk about my personal life on the internet, and I definitely feel paranoid about getting doxxed. But I'm trying to become a better communicator, and sometimes maybe it's okay to be vulnerable for a moment. A couple years ago, I had a near-death accident from overworking and I had to pull away from making music. I focused on recovering, but I knew that I was sacrificing my channel's growth for my health, and I'm pretty sure I made the right choice, but sometimes you just get mad at yourself for not being able to do it all. I just wanted to develop friendships and relationships, and I wanted to do a lot of things that just takes up a lot of time because nobody has infinite time to work with here. I'm not trying to make excuses though. I know my mental health is good because I decided to take time away and be healthy again and social again. At the same time, I got burned out on YouTube. Did you know that it can take months to years to recover from burnout? It's funny because I made a channel to make friends with similar interests, but I ended up feeling more lonely by the end. I wonder why that is. At one point, I did just want to call it quits because I'm just one person doing everything on my channel. Sometimes I do get help with lyrics or I commission a few artists for art, and I can fund a lot of these projects because I have generous patrons on my Patreon, and that really helps. But I could not recover from burnout for a very long time. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't want to stop being a content creator. I still want to create things for you guys to watch. So that kind of brings me to where I am now and what I want to do in the future. So as you can probably tell, if you have eyes that can see, I have this very awesome live 2D model, and I not only create covers and sing, but I also stream. Right now I stream 3 times a week on Twitch with Nick on a set schedule, and I've been doing this pretty consistently for several years, and it's more just for our enjoyment than more than anything else really. We talk a lot on our streams, so feel free to come hang out if you ever feel like chatting and watching us play video games. And speaking of games, I also got into game development. Like, not professionally, but just as something I wanted to try out doing. I pitched my ideas to Nick and he agreed to work with me on an RPG Maker game called Detective Case Files. It's the first game I've ever made, and it's free to play on itch.io. We're still working on finishing the story, but since it's our first game, you'll have to go easy on us. I learned a lot about creating puzzles and cutscenes for this game. There's a balance between a puzzle being too easy and boring and too hard and frustrating to solve. Nick also wanted to write flavor text for every single object in the game, so you can read them if you want to. And before you come for me in the comments, don't worry, I'm still making music. I took piano lessons because I wanted to learn more about music theory. I also did a transition to a brand new software because my old one just kept freezing and crashing on me, and that made making music really difficult. I have a lot of goals for the future. I actually used to be an artist before I became a musician, so I want to make more art, and I recently opened up my online merch store, froggiesinger.com, to sell some of my own designs and prints. It's got some basics in there, and I plan to add more in the future, so look out for that. Maybe something for Christmas or Halloween? I don't know. You'll have to find out, so be sure to come back for that. And if you've gotten this far, thanks for sticking around. Let me ask you, what do you want to see more of? Leave a comment below to let me know, or come hang out in my Discord server, the Riveters community. Let me know if you guys like getting update videos like these. I've never made one before this, so I have no idea. But, you know, if you want to subscribe and hit the bell notification, you can get some updates for the future. And I can make more of these videos if people really like them. Well, that's all I have. Have a riveting day!